I'm Destiny's Child. Oh, I mean, we're Destiny's Child. I'm Beyonce. And this is Kelly, and this is...
I'm Michelle.
Michelle? There's no Michelle in Destiny's Child. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I fired the other one. Okay.
Hey guys, I decided to do a #2 video on Beyonce. And if you'd like to check out my first video, which was on all the times Beyonce was accused of stealing, please check it out. But today we are going to be talking about Beyonce and Destiny's Child. So if you guys didn't know, Beyonce started out in Destiny's Child, which was a group filled with her friends, right? But everyone has accused Beyonce of basically making the group, well, accused the entire Knowles family of making the group solely based on Beyonce. And everyone was there just to accommodate Beyonce's solo career and to get her ready for her solo career. And that's pretty much it. Guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post.
Beyonce's my name.
Tina and I looked at each other and said, that can't be our little girl that's so poised, so confident.
Found out that she had a gift was on a talent show that she did, and she competed against kids that were up to 15. And of course, we didn't really know what to expect. She was really good. She got a standing ovation, and she came back to her seat and told me that she was ready to get her trophy and her money and go home. And that was very funny because I was like, you don't know if you won, so be quiet and sit here.
Beyonce did win that day.
That makes sense. Dad, right? Matthew Knowles, how you doing? Good. Well, it's one thing to have somebody in the drill team, but when you've got a possible major giant group on your hands, how do you feel as a parent?
Well, I'm very proud, not only of my daughter, but all of the girls. They work extremely hard, and it's a commitment to do this.
You are right just on that. We are the cheers, and you were kind of doing good.
Taking care of the business end was Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, who put his experience as a former top corporate salesman to good use.
Matthew had his vision. He had it all mapped out. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, how he was going to do it.
He was kind of obsessed.
Destiny's Child hit the road in support of their debut LP.
They had an autograph signing here in Houston. We get there, the line is wrapped around the corner.
From Houston, Texas, you guys met, what, in like elementary school?
Yeah, exactly.
How did you guys, we just playing together and you were singing and then they're like, hey girl, we can do this.
Yeah, they know. We met in elementary school. Latavia met Kelly in elementary school, and we all put together a group. My father started managing us, and that's how we became Destiny's Child.
Well, that is awesome.
My parents and I are very, very close, and they know when to cut off mother, father, and become stylist, manager.
You have the whole family on road with you. It's kind of hard because you have a mother who is a hairstylist and also the clothing stylist. Right. You have a father who's the manager. You have her other cousin. I'm sorry, I'm saying my cousin now. You have her other cousin who was our attorney. You also have her other cousin who was our road manager, and you have her other cousin who was our road manager's assistant, and you have her sister Solange who was a background dancer.
Right. Basically, everybody that works with us is a family member.
After a multi-platinum year filled with hit after hit, the self-proclaimed family unit that was Destiny's Child gave no outward signs of internal troubles.
It wasn't something that happened suddenly, like at the spur of a moment. It was something that had been going on. It was things that we were noticing for
It was
years.
conflicts that were going on.
Yeah,
The departure was like this.
As the money poured in, Latavia and Latoya grew unhappy with their share of the group's huge success.
You look up some days and you're like, okay, I can't pay my cell phone bill. You know, like, that's really crazy. So we had questions.
When Toya was like, well, I want to go get another manager. Well, I want to go get another manager. I want to go get another manager. There's no reason that Beyonce driving a Jaguar right now and my mama still is driving this old Mazda.
We were watching BET and we heard world premiere, Say My Name video.
Over the next 4 minutes and 31 seconds, Latavia and Latoya watched two new girls steal their destiny.
They didn't find out until they seen the video.
It was something great that happened. We'd sold over 20 million records, 2 Grammys. It was the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me.
Obviously, the story goes wrong somewhere.
I was told by somebody in the group, you don't even do enough in this group to even have an opinion. From there,
You were basically just fired.
pretty much.
That had to be devastating.
It was very devastating.
I can't even imagine it.
It was like a marriage that went wrong. Before I knew it, I was just trying to numb so much stuff, drinking all day, every day. I didn't even recognize myself in the mirror. I got a DWI. I went to jail for hatred. I thought I was gonna die. It was one of the most horrible experiences of my life. Like,
As long as it was Beyonce doing the singing, the belief of all of us is that it would make a major difference, and sure enough, it did. As it was Beyonce doing the singing.
Do you think that there's favoritism in that band toward Beyonce Knowles? Obviously there is. Obviously there is. Obviously there is.
Two of the girls who left the group in a controversy claimed that there was favoritism, that Beyonce was favored. Beyonce was favored.
I have to say, Destiny's Child has a little bit of a new look. You've got 2 new members to the group. Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Williams. I'm 19 years old. What's up, everybody? I'm Sarah. I'm from LA, and I'm also 19.
Tired still? It's so good to be in Seattle.
Well, we know Farrah. Well, you want to explain something Farrah quick?
Well, I was in the Bills video. I became friends with them, and just through the grace of God, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
And I became friends. And when push came to shove, and I became friends. And I became friends. And I became friends. And when push came to shove, I was able to sing and dance. And God just put me in the right place at the right time.
The best opportunity is we get to meet people like Diana Ross, and we did Deepest Live on VH1. And you have to watch what you do and have fans, and it's the best thing. I mean, it overcomes everything.
Oh, don't do it. Yeah. Oh my God.
If I were queen for a day, everything would be free. Everything would be free? You get kicked out.
Went to the hospital yesterday of dehydration and a stomach flu, so I'm trying to get through this day, but still can't wait to perform.
And as you can see, it's only 3 cheering in Destiny's Child here. Farrah, you know, earlier she was telling y'all how she wasn't feeling well. Her stomach virus is kicking in right now, and she unfortunately can't spend the rest of the day with us.
Just like any job, you can't just not show up for no reason. Everybody was tired. We all were on the same schedule. Everybody was tired. I think she just couldn't take it. So we wish her the very best. We have nothing against her, but we just felt like we can continue on as a trio. And
yeah, well, that's not true. I've never missed a show. We were in Seattle, and this was like the next day that I came back from, like I said, being very, very, very sick, and anyone was showing concern at all except for Michelle.
Why do you think that Beyonce said this when you're saying it's not true?
Because they didn't want people to know that. They didn't want to tell people what was going on. And they just lost 2 other members 6 months ago. But everybody's leaving for the same reason, and we don't even know each other. It's always...
All of the bad seeds are now out of Destiny's Child. We've had changes in the group, and we finally found the recipe that is perfect.
Officially a trio. We're vocally stronger than ever. On the next album now, everyone can sing lead.
We sing a lot better. Everybody gets to sing lead now because everybody can sing lead.
Right. Beyonce already had a solo album that was coming out. She had records with Prince and all this prior to. Like, we came in because people were like, oh, you kicked out the other girls and now you're leaving your member. People were upset about that. Real fans were not happy about all the situations and the moving. And like, you lose that many members. A lot of the time that I was in the group, I felt like I was walking on eggshells. Because they did just fire the girls that they were friends with for 10 years. So who do I think I am coming in a group demanding or saying anything? I'm trying to play my part.
The environment was very controlled. Everything was pretty much being operated by Matthew and Beyonce.
I'm not even going to get into detail, but like, if you even played a certain song, they would look at you like a certain way. I had to watch what music I listened to.
Matthew, Knowles, and Beyonce. That's the root, that's the tree. Don't get it twisted. Everything else is a branch or a leaf.
Destiny's Child was set up to adore Beyonce.
So let's talk about Tina Knowles. I understand that she wanted you to, she was trying to downplay your naturally stunning looks while you were in the group. Did she have you dye your hair, or she wanted you to dye it something other than the stunning black that it is?
Yeah, my hair was red when I was in the group, actually. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but I mean, I did have to tan a lot.
Tan a lot, because they wanted Beyonce to be the lightest one?
I mean, Michelle, I, and Kelly tanned sometimes, so.
Wow. And Beyonce wouldn't tan?
Wow. Not unless you're at a beach.
Wow. And then that sunscreen would be 45.
I don't know.
Girls, are you stunned?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Destiny's Child. We're Destiny's Child. I'm Beyonce. And this is Kelly, and I'm Michelle. Michelle? There's no Michelle in Destiny's Child. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I fired the other one. Okay.
Beyonce already had a solo album that was coming out. She had records with Prince and all this prior to.
Each other. I couldn't imagine going solo. I don't think anybody. I couldn't imagine going solo. I don't think anybody. I couldn't imagine going solo. I don't think anybody could. We do love each other. We couldn't go. Do love each other. We couldn't go solo.
Who look at the other two when you got Beyonce? But what about us? Who says I need you? It's just Beyonce who's
I'm very, very excited. This is my first time doing all of these songs off of my first solo album. So it'll be a whole new experience for me. And I know I'm going to be nervous, but anxious and excited. And I can't wait for everyone to hear my new music and see me perform for the first time by myself.
From the beginning, we knew that it was her destiny to be one of the greatest female performers, hands down. With hits like Bootylicious, Survivor, and Independent Woman. She's got a movie called Fighting Temptation coming out this summer, and a new CD out today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my girl, Beyonce! Yes! You ready?
Got a king body, how they gon' shine? Bling bling body.